Alright, my friends. Now, let's understand the dot split and dot join methods. First, starting with the list function that takes an iterable like a string and breaks it into its individual elements. In this case, apple is a string of 5 characters. The function returns a list which with each character as a separate element. For example, A, P, P, L, E, as you can see here. Again, the list function splits the string character by character. So let's see the example of a string cat, dog, bird. Now, with the split function, it splits the string character by character. It does not recognize words or separators. It simply takes every character, including the symbol like hyphen, and puts them into a list. This is very useful when you want to iterate or manipulate individual characters and not words. Next, let's look at the dot split method. The dot split method tells Python split this string into parts wherever you see a hyphen. So we have given animals is equal to the string cat hyphen dog hyphen bird. And then with animals dot split, we have given the hyphen inside split. Now what does animals underscore list have? The split method, it turns a list of words with the hyphen removed. Using the dot split method when you want to break strings into meaningful parts like words or values. So now it has separated cat, dog and bird. So we can use the dot split method here. Next, let's look at a similar example. Here, we will simulate a common format which is time separated by colons, which we see in our everyday life. Now, the dot split method with the colon inside it splits the string wherever there is a colon. It is especially useful when we are parsing time data or when we are parsing CSV files. So we can give it like this. This example. Now let's look at another example. So I hope the cat, dog, bird example and the time example is clear to you with the split method and of passing the hyphen and the colon. Next, let's look at the next example. Now this example uses the pipe symbol. It is as a custom separator. It demonstrates that the dot split method works with any delimiter and not just spaces or commas or colon. Common in data formats like log files or exports from Excel. So we see this pipe commonly. So here we can split using the split method and give the pipe. So it will split this string wherever it sees the pipe and it will break it into separate. Now see, in the above, colors.list has got individual, it has split the original string and it has got pink, purple and orange now. Now we can also learn about a concept called unpacking. Python automatically assigns the first, second and third items in the list to X, Y and Z. If the list had more or fewer than 3 items, this would raise a value error. It is a concise way to extract values from a list when you know the exact number of elements. So this is also known as unpacking. So all the 3 elements are now stored in X, Y and Z. So when we print X, we get pink. Next, let's look at a similar example. Here, the dot split method with the space splits the string wherever there is a space. This is a common way to break sentences into individual words. If you omit the space and you just give the dot split method without any arguments, Python will still split by white space, including the tabs or if you are giving a new line. So in this example also, it splits it into individual words and it splits wherever it finds space. Next, let's look at the dot join method. Now here we have our sentence coding everyday build skill. Now we in split underscore words, we are saying split this sentence wherever you see a space. And then when we print split underscore words, it breaks the original string into individual words. Now this creates a list of words from the sentence. For example, coding everyday build skill. It is the opposite of joining, right? It breaks down a sentence for manipulation or for analysis. Now, if we want to convert the list back to a string, how do we do that? Let's look at it. We can do that using the dot join method. So we will do a reconstructed we will take reconstructed is equal to, and then we give space dot join split underscore words, and then when we print reconstructed, it combines the list elements into a single string. So space dot join method, and when we pass our list, it combines the list elements in the list into a single string, placing a space between them. This is the reverse of dot split method, and it is useful after modifying or filtering the list. Now let's look at the next example, which is the hobbies example. So here we have given a list: reading, painting, jogging. And now we are saying, using the dot join method, we can choose any separator for dot join method. Here we are giving the ampersand symbol and operator. So we can choose any separator, and this we have given joined underscore hobbies is equal to space and space dot join, and then we are passing our list. Now see what happens when we print joined underscore hobbies. It has combined, you can choose any separator, and it has combined the individual list elements into a single string. And this is commonly used for displaying, formatting the output, or generating custom strings from the list. So I hope this is clear to you, the dot split method and the dot join method.